Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come in and run my mouth and talk about the mess, okay? Now, before we get into the mess, it's been a few days. It's been a few days since I saw y'all face, and since y'all saw mine, okay? I thought about y'all every day, okay? I think the last time I saw y'all was Friday or Thursday night. I think it was the Salt Lake City review. And then Friday, I went out of town Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I just got back today. Literally just walked into my apartment. What time is it? 7:43 p.m. I think I probably walked into my apartment at 7:20 maybe. 7:20 maybe. I haven't been here very long. But anyways, we'll talk about the trip in another video. I went out of town with my two sisters, and then my mother. So we made a little, mother, daughter, son getaway, and we decided to go to New York City for a few days, and it was cute. Now I gotta tell y'all a story. Ooh, baby, I got for $400. Yes, 4 Benjamin Franklins. Oh my God, girl, y'all know I was devastated. Girl, it was devastation for the nation. Girl, I almost called the FBI. I almost called Kamala. Yes, I almost called Biden. Girl, I even almost called Trump. Hello? Baby, I almost asked the spirits to bring Megan McCain daddy from the grave. I need my $400 back. Baby, it was a mess. It was a mess. It was a mess. It was a mess. I wanted to ring the alarm. Baby, ain't nobody got no money. Okay? And girl, $400? Girl, for me, not for everybody. Girl, $400 is a lot of money. Okay? But I'll tell y'all that story. It was kind of my fault in a way. I had to take some ownership. It was kind of my fault, but not really, but kind of. It kind of was. It kind of was, but it really wasn't. But it kind of was, but it really wasn't. But it kind of was. Anyways, yeah, we'll talk about that. I'll tell y'all about the whole New York family getaway in a separate video. It was really, really cute. Had a good time. Besides my $400 that I'll probably never get back. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this mess. All right. So, long story short, okay, Young Thug was released. And I don't want to be, I saw this like a few days ago, but I just I couldn't come down here and run my mouth because again, I was doing the family thing. But so I don't want to stay on some topics for too long because y'all already know. But yeah, Young Thug was released. He is a free man. However, he is on probation for 15 years. Now, in my head, okay, this is just my head. Okay, it don't make it right. This is just my head. I always think that when people get these long lengths of probation, they know they know y'all ain't gonna act right. And they know you're gonna end up in jail. Okay. So girl, we're gonna give him 15 years. He's not gonna act right. Girl, they know y'all not gonna act right. Okay. Because for some people, their life is so attached to the streets that they can't see past the streets, right? For some people, living a certain way, ducking and dodging, not being for some of us like me and some of the other girlies, we like to walk down the street free. You know what I'm saying? We don't like to be looking over our shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's late at night. Okay, okay, yeah. Well, other than that, like we like to walk down the street free. We don't like to be worried about, girl, if I jaywalk, girl, I done broke my probation, I'm going to prison for 50 years. Girl, I got into a fight. Girl, we don't want to have to ask permission to go out of town. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the girlies, no shade, because I heard that's what Nikki's husband got to go through. Shout out to Nikki. We love Nikki. I heard that's what Nika going through with her man. Don't he got to have permission to go to travel sometimes? We don't do all that. When we want to get up and go, honey, we get up and we go. Okay? So I think they know that for some of the boys and girls, they know that y'all are going to continue to F up. And so we're going to give you 15 years because we know. We know you niggas can't act right. As soon as that boy got out of prison, this is the tweet that he sent out. This is what he had to say. Real plea deal, Jack. And then the one that really kind of got me side-eyeing her was when she said, wham, let's drop one of these rats, Peter. Now listen. I didn't grow up in the streets. Shout out to the people who had to grow up in the streets. I grew up in the country. Okay. I'm a country nigga. Okay. But when I hear people call folks rats, that's not a good thing from my understanding. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know if I kind of go off to the left. Being called a rat is not a good thing. I think it was Ghana. When Ghana first got out of jail, people were referring to him as a rat, which again, from my understanding, is never a good thing to be called a rat. So for him to get out of jail and say, wham, let's drop one of these rats, Peter, it sounds like to me, and I'm not saying this is what he meant, but it sounds like to me you trying to say, let's get rid of one of these rats. Let's take one of these rats out. Let's drop one of these rats. Like, let's get them out of here. Girl, this is my thing. I know everybody has their own way of speaking. You may have a group of friends, y'all have your own language. But baby, being that you just got out of jail, girl, you might want to just use just regular English. You might just want to make sure that whenever you tweet something, girl, it mean what it mean. There's no room left for interpretation, because in situations like this, some people, when they look at this, it appears as though you're saying we're about to take people out. Young Thug ain't gonna be out for too long. Probation for 15 years, that's a long time. And I don't give a damn what nobody say. Even though he's out, he had something to do with what was going on. Now, whether he was a kingpin, I don't know. But he pled guilty to something. I don't think his hands are clean. And for a 15-year probation sentence, you definitely not gonna be able to stay clean. You can't even get out and send out a decent tweet. Y'all let me know what y'all think. What y'all think? So, Real Housewives of Potomac. I know some of you have not been watching. I am watching the new season. It's actually pretty good, if we're going to be honest. I have no complaints. So far, I think we're episode 5. I'm going to try to. I watched the episode on the plane ride home. I need to watch it again so I can take some notes. But yeah, we're episode 5. We're 5 episodes in. So far, so good. Y'all favorite housewife, Gizelle, is doing her promo run, I'm assuming for the show. And this is what she had to say about Mia. And I have something to say about this. Okay. So this is according to the neighborhood talk. Ooh, Gizelle says she's tired of Mia's constant lying. Mia does not understand what the word truth is, and I'm getting bored with it. Okay. So let's listen to what Miss Jizzy had to say.
Recently said on a panel that Mia will have the most to answer for at the show's reunion this season.
Totally.
Could you elaborate on why you agree?
Well, Mia does not understand what the word truth is. Mia just lies about everything. And she's lies to the point where I'm getting bored with it. And I'm getting bored even listening to anything coming out of her mouth. So there's that.
Can I say something? Some of y'all about to roll y'all eyes, and that's okay. Okay. I roll my eyes at some of y'all sometimes too. Okay. So listen, this is what I take from Gizelle saying this about Mia Thornton, right? I think that Gizelle is threatened by Mia this season because in the promo shoot, there's one girl in the middle. And it ain't Gizelle. It wasn't Karen. It was Mia. And not only was Mia in the middle, but Mia also had on a different shade of green than the other girlies. Mia said this, and I agree. It almost looked like she was the bride, and those were her, shout out to Nene Leakes, bridemaids. Okay. And Karen was the mother of was the mother of the bride. Last year, I thought Mia had a good season. Mia has been a mess since she first stepped onto the scene down in Potomac. Okay. Mia been a mess. I haven't forgotten the stunts and shows that Mia done pulled. However, at the end of the day, if Wendy want to be friends with Mia after she was out there acting a fool and almost tossed her into the Pacific Ocean, whatever ocean that is over there, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here hang on to nothing that Mia or the other girls done did when the other girls they done made up. Why am I still mad? Mia is a mess. Mia been a mess. I think that Gizelle is threatened that Mia is coming for that number one spot. Come hook or come crook, come lie or come truth. Mia from last year, this year, Mia's name is mentioned a lot in the mess. To the point where this last episode, Gizelle wasn't needed. Gizelle left and the party still continued. This wasn't an episode where you could feel Gizelle's presence not being there. This was an episode where Gizelle left and the girls drove it on home. We'll get into that in the review. What I'm saying is this. Gizelle is full of shit because the truth of the matter is Mia been lying since she got on the show. What's so different now, right, from when Mia got on the show until now? A lie is a lie. You was okay with her lies when she got on the show. You was okay when she was out here acting a fool with Dr. Wendy. But now all of a sudden, it's a problem that she lies. Will they literally be calling Mia be lying? Carlos King called Mia be lying. So Gizelle actually said she's getting bored with Mia's lies. So were you entertained by the lies before? What's so different now with Mia telling lies season 9 versus Mia telling lies her first season and her second season and her third season? I think this is Mia's fourth season. Because she came in season 5, right? I think so. What's the difference? So you were entertained with the lies at first, but now you're bored with the lies. So are you acknowledging that she was lying and you were okay with it? Like, no, what it is, Gizelle, is that you're threatened by Mia. Because the truth of the matter is, Mia is probably more than likely going to be sitting beside Andy. And we know how the girls act about the seat beside Andy. Mia, from according to you, and I think they said Ashley, is going to have the most to answer to at the reunion, which means she's probably getting more camera time than the girls. You were not in this last episode, and Mia still continued the mess without you. It has nothing to do with Gizelle being bored with Mia's lies. She's threatened by Mia's presence. We're going to have to just call it for what it is. I told y'all last season, I said, give Mia a season or two. Mia is going to be in the middle. Right now, she's not in the middle when it comes to the opening credits on the show. But give Mia a season or two. Because the fact of the matter is, y'all loved Mia. Not y'all. But the girls loved Mia. They were okay with Mia. Now all I see online is Mia taking a show in the wrong direction. Mia doing this. If we're gonna be honest about it, Mia ain't doing shit no different than the other girls doing the other shows. If we gonna talk about it. If we're gonna talk about it, we had them old ass white hoes, no shade, girl, in Real Housewives of New York, pissing in people's driveways. Who was that? Ramona Lewis, somebody? Hello? You got Jen Shaw over here stealing money from old people. You got Tom Girardi and Erica, her husband, Tom, up here stealing from old people. Girl, you got Portia and Phaedra that was down in Atlanta accusing Candy and Todd of what they accused Candy and Todd of. Girl, we could probably go around to every franchise and talk about the gutter snipe shit that happens. Mia being on season 9 and having paternity issues and love and hip hop shit ain't no different from the other girls having paternity issues. Girl, thieving, scamming from old people, throwing out our allegations. Girl, they all a mess. Mia ain't Mia not bringing housewives down. Housewives been in the gutter, baby. Been in the gutter. Mia just playing the game. She doing the same shit the other girl has been doing. So whether Mia lying, whether Mia is doing trifling shit, she ain't doing no different what the other girls do. If Mia ain't what is it called? Real Housewives of Atlanta fish, then Portia ain't either. Phaedra ain't either. Erica Jane ain't either. Okay? The girls who pissing in driveways in New York, they ain't either. You got Shannon Bedore over here running her goddamn car into bitches' houses on the street. Okay? Behind the girl, like, what are we talking about? You got alcoholics, drunks, pimps, and hoes. Girl. Our allegations, thieves. But all of a sudden, y'all draw the line at Mia. Girl. And I don't even want to sound like I'm defending Mia, but what I'm saying is, girl, the girls across the board been a mess. I don't even watch Orange County, so I really can't speak on Orange County. But I know for a fact Shannon that housewife got behind the wheel of a car drunk and ran her car into a house, and they've been calling her alcoholic for seasons. Even at the reunion last season, it was calling her alcoholic for her just to turn around and run her car into somebody's house, and somehow, some way, she's the goddamn victim. Let a bitch run their car into your house, girl. I know that some of the girls are saying you need to watch Orange County. Your mind will change. It wouldn't. It wouldn't. Because the fact of the matter is, and this is no tea, no shade about Shannon. No tea, no shade. Not y'all, but y'all been calling Shannon the alcoholic. Now all of a sudden she finally do some alcoholic shit like run a car to somebody's house, and some way, somehow she's a victim because she came back crying on TV. Let me tell you something. Shannon, I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Shannon is not accepting no accountability. Shannon didn't have no choice but to say she did it because the bitch got caught on camera running her car into a bitch house. That's not no accountability. That's getting caught. Okay? Please don't get the two confused. That is not accountability. Shannon got caught running her car into someone's home. She didn't have a choice but to fess up to it because we caught it on camera. Hello? That's what that is. If Shannon was not on camera, getting caught running her car into someone's home, she'll still be out here doing the same song and dance that Karen doing in Potomac. I ain't got no issue. I ain't got no problem with alcohol. Well, tell it to the people who house you just hit. Okay? Anyways, I want to get that off my chest. That's all I have to say about the housewives. Y'all got me started. All right, y'all. Let's move on. I'm back. And last but not least, okay, make sure y'all go vote. I already voted. I voted last. When did I vote? I think Thursday. Yeah, it was Thursday. I went right after I got my hair cut. It was not long. I had passed by this place up the street, and when I passed by, I was like, "Oh, that line is too long." And then I think this was like on a Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember. And then it was sometime earlier in the week. It was before Thursday. That's all I know. And then when I was passing by again, I was like, "Girl, I feel like it's not going to take that long." It really didn't. It took probably, and I had to park across the street. Walked across the street. It probably took a total, and this is accounting me getting out the car, walking across the street, walking into the building. I did have to wait in line, but it probably took a total of 10 minutes. It was not long. Well, I'll say about 10 to 13 minutes. Yeah, like 10 to 13 minutes. But it wasn't a long process at all. Like, at all. Anyways, y'all make sure y'all go vote. Vote for Kamala, but y'all make sure y'all go vote, okay? I am of the belief that if you don't vote, you can't complain. If you don't vote, you can't complain. Oh, you can complain, but we're not gonna listen. Did you vote? Oh, okay, well, girl, you can't be a part of the conversation. You didn't even vote, but you just want to walk around here complaining about some stuff that you could have helped change. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.